Back like we never left, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? I miss the stage, man. This joint, you know what I mean? But we back though. We working. We got some things, you know what I mean, stir for the people.
Yeah. Let's get to it, man, right away. Like,
yeah.
right away.
First, you know how we do. We shout the sponsors out. You know what I mean? Yoha Helping Hands, that Wash Bar, you know what I'm saying? And Self-Preparatory Academy. I'm forgetting anybody, bro. No, it's been a while.
Oh, I mean, that sound like everybody, you know,
what I
right
mean?
off the bat from the
Right,
whip.
right off the bat for the rip.
Yeah, from the whip. That sound like everybody that been making sure this thing, you know, stay off the ground, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We in the air with it. But you know, you guys know that's out there, and if you don't know, I like to introduce my sons on the back of the mural and my nephew because, you know, got to keep their names in light. You know what I mean? That way the world always know who they are, and you know, their loved ones will never forget. You know what I mean? You know, to my left, I got my son Gerald Stewart, who died, you know, from gun violence in Philadelphia at the age of 23. Right next to him, I got my nephew Omar Vasquez, who died in Philadelphia from a car accident at the age of 18. And then right next to him, I got my son Mookman Jenkins with the red bow tie. You know, he died at the age of 18 from gun violence in Philadelphia. And next to him, I got my son Montrell Stewart, who also died in Philadelphia from gun violence at the age of 26.
Consequences.
For sure.
Table of consequences, man.
For sure, man. You know what's so crazy, bro? The platform, you know, my ear's been in the streets, man, and we getting some good feedback in regards to, you know, people being appreciative of how raw and authentic the podcast has been, you know, and you know, us showing that different side of us,
right?
The vulnerable side, you know what I mean, and you know, people be vulnerable, man, in areas, and they don't like to you know, show it, you know what I mean? And for us, you know, we always say it's therapeutic, and it's helping us grow, you know what I mean? And it's crazy, it's helping the audience grow for the people that have been tuning into the podcast, so that's been super dope, you know what I mean? What you been hearing, bro? What the streets talking about,
Yeah,
baby?
today I got a joint today, as I showed you earlier, but I got a joint, I read the message he was saying, you know what I mean? He was proud of us, and he really liked that joint, and he was tuned in. He been watching it for the last 2 days. Yeah. We got like 20.
Yeah, we 20 episodes in. This the 21st episode.
So for him to be locked, he said he been binge watching.
21st episode.
Yeah, that's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's dope. You know what I mean? And they've been hitting me, asking, you know what I mean, where we at? They've been looking for us.
Yeah, we had a couple weeks off, man. You know, we've been on the road with
Recharge.
it. Yeah, so we back charged, back up. So you already know we got another dub in the clip.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna give them 20 more.
And we got a powerful guest right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's up with him?
Yeah, we're gonna let him introduce himself. You know what I'm saying? He a little shy, but we're gonna bring him right in. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself, brother.
Yeah, my name Omar.
Come on, Omar. You know what I mean? Give me a little more, you know what I'm saying? You know?
Let them know where you from and all that.
Where you from, oh?
I'm from Topside, Somerville.
Yeah.
Was raised under a couple good, sturdy individuals.
Right.
BUS being one of them.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Hey, let me ask you this though. I tapped into I asked you to come on the show because, you know, like a lot of times people don't think they got a powerful story. And your story, you know what I mean, is powerful. You know what I mean? It resonated with me. You know what I'm saying? And I think other people could benefit from your story. And you just got like a never give up mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
That's what really really like tapped me, you know what I'm saying? Because people need to hear what you got going on. And most importantly, they need to hear where you coming from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And how life has, you know what I mean, impacted you and the things you've been through. You know what I'm saying? And how you stood tall and you bounced back from certain things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I know when I first came home from the penitentiary, you was boxing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What happened to that?
Shortly after, I was playing tug of war with the streets.
Right.
So I didn't know if I wanted to be a boxer or if I wanted to be multi-million-dollar selling drugs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And that's pretty much a lot of people's story. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, you know what I mean? I got something going on. Let me, you know what I mean? Should I tap into my talent or should I tap into what I see, the block? You know what I'm saying? This shit running. And like I was telling Cyril was up here.
Right.
And I was telling
That's
him,
my guy.
y'all come from a block that you know what I mean?
Did numbers.
That was doing numbers, right?
Numbers.
Right. So it was really like you really had to pick and choose, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I was on my own since I was 16, so
Right, wow.
I really ain't had no support system.
Right.
So I had to do what I had to do.
Right.
So
So let me ask you this. What I always just used to see you on a block. What block you grew up on back there?
I actually lived on Shelton Avenue next to the Poppy store.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, we lived right there.
Right. Damn. So when you say you grew up on your own, like how did that happen? Like the split?
Oh man, I want to say sorry for your losses too, man.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
My mom died when I was like 6.
Mm.
Yeah, my grandma took care of us.
Right.
So
How many of y'all?
it was 6 of us.
Wow.
Yeah, so grandma only could get us what we could, what she wanted to get us, or what she could afford, not
Right.
what we needed.
Right.
So I always easily was bent to the streets. Like
Right.
I go get a bundle, sell a bundle under my grandma's nose, get what I need to get, leave it alone.
Right.
I mean, and like you said, you had CY up here. Like me and CY, like kind of like started together. So it was
Right.
like I'm getting it from him, he
Right.
getting it from
Right,
big
right,
homie. And
right.
like it was just like it was crazy.
Right. I got you. Let me ask you this: you finished school?
My grandma actually picked me out. She found the bundle.
Oh wow.
She picked me out. She gave me an ultimatum, like I flush it down the toilet or you gotta go.
Damn.
I took the bundle and I rolled out.
It sound like a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The bundle was, I ain't gonna lie, the bundle was the answer to everybody's prayers back in the day. You know what I'm saying? The bundles was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jokers was getting shit done off them bundles.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? School wasn't fixing nothing.
At all.
You know what I mean? But the older, I realized the older you get, you needed the school process, but the bundles definitely was answering, you know what I'm
It
saying?
definitely answered because it was crazy because like probably like a year after she picked me out, I got together.
Right,
She was calling me talking about she was about to get evicted.
right. So now she needed you.
And I had to remind her, like, the same money you picked me out for, the same money
You need.
you gonna pay your bills with.
Right.
My grandma was sturdy. She just said, "Shut the fuck up and pay it."
Right.
So,
Right.
so that's how that went.
Right. No. Damn, that's
real.
that's real though. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be a lot of people that be like they try to tell their kids, all she was doing was just trying to tell you the right thing to do.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And there wasn't nothing wrong with that. And she had, you know what I mean, a different plan for you. And she knew what the end game was.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? In them streets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was like, what's up with your grandma?
She passed probably like 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
At 82. So
At 82?
Yeah, she was a fighter.
Yeah, she lived. She was
She
almost
lived hers.
Yeah,
82
she
years
lived
old.
hers. She almost was a bean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Damn. Yeah. Was y'all able to like?
Yeah, I was about to say that, like, it was crazy because like the dynamic changed. Like from her wiping my butt, I had the chance to wipe hers.
Ooh, that's sturdy. That's
before
tough.
she left. So
Yeah, that's all that.
yeah,
Cause that's our job. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
I know, bruh do the same thing with his pop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Every day.
Yeah, it was a every day, like multiple times a day type tip.
Yeah,
with
for
me.
sure.
Like, I mean,
No doubt.
like picking her up down the steps,
Yeah.
like still like taking her to like her little stuff that she like to do, like don't let her die in the bed type stuff.
Right.
So,
And no, they need to hear that.
yeah,
Like,
so that
that's
was like, yeah, that really helped me
right.
like achieve where I'm at now
Right.
as
right.
I'm growing.
Right. No, that's a lot. Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how the family dynamics is twisted nowadays.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, the family dynamics is like, it's just bad. Outside of, if you're not directly in the household,
Yeah.
people don't really fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like a us against everybody type of mindset.
Like a black sheep type job.
Yeah, with the family, and that shit corny, man.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, this shit was, you go over your cousin's house, you get a couple knuckle sandwich. That's how you learn to rumble. That's how you learn to share. That's how you learn to do everything.
Right.
By having family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it a little step further. You know, it just seems to be our ethnic background of people that just walk away from their family members.
Right.
Like in those situations where they're dependent now, like you gotta change them, feed them. People stop coming around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if it's about your health,
Wow.
it's a bad job. Like people don't, you know, because my dad going through what he go through, not too many of his children is around.
Right.
Yeah.
And my pop was the type that, you know what I mean, when he popped through, he made your day.
Right.
And he had a great place in all his children's heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether how they want to judge how he fathered them, but he was that
Right,
guy.
right,
He was
right.
that guy. So like to see him go through what he going through now, it just make me feel like, damn, I don't want to be in that predicament. Although as another boo, you can't really get around, you know, your age, you know, certain things breaking down on you. But for him, it's more so he can't really walk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let alone get in the shower, wash up and all that.
Right.
You know, but he's still like you know, focused to be able to have a good conversation with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like his mind ain't going and all that. So for to see like family don't come through for him and all that, that shit hurt.
Right. Right.
That hurt. You know what I'm saying? So but like I be seeing other ethnic backgrounds, they be picking their people up. They all the way to the grave. You know what I'm saying?
They be living together and everything.
Everything.
You
You
know
know
what I'm
what
saying?
They be
just about
moving
to
their
say
people
that.
in and all that shit.
When I started getting money, I got a house in Willow Grove,
Right.
and I was fortunate to talk to the guy that lived next door. And, his kid was my age.
Right.
He just graduated college, so he was like, it's crazy how, and he was saying like, without don't want to disrespect, he was like, it's crazy how you could have a house just as much as mine's right next door, but my kid about to come home with his wife and live in the house with me.
Right.
And I asked him like, how does that work? So it's like basically like, I'm gonna get rent money from him, but I'm gonna save it, and when he's ready to move out, I'm gonna give it back to him before he could purchase his own house.
Right.
And that was deep to me. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Right.
Like, I would never thought that. Like,
Right.
you know, for us coming up, 18, you out, you
Right.
outside. Like,
Right.
you ain't trying
That's
to
the
live.
narrative. That's what they
Yeah.
pushing. Like, yeah, soon you turn 18, you getting like that's like a birthday party.
Yeah.
Like soon you turn 18, you getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
on that
saying?
tip.
And that shit, you know, that's when you supposed to put the, you know what I mean, the love, shelter them even more, because the world gonna have their way with them.
It's crazy. And I actually seen it, like witnessed him come back, bring his wife, and then amongst that, she had a baby, like the baby lived there.
Right.
Like they going out to work, dad watching the kid, dad and mom watching the kid.
Right.
And it was just crazy, and it was mind blowing. It's like when my kids get older, that's how I'm gonna carry it. Like,
Right. Right.
I learned something from that guy. Like,
Right.
Yeah, that's
No,
all that.
That's all that, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, I like to play the advocate of, you know what I mean, the two-sided coin. You know, you got our people that do the 18, you outside, can't wait for, you know, put the kid out. Then you got those people that enable their children that stay, don't teach them nothing.
Nothing. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And one day this could become the backfire, you know, on the parent, because, you know, they dependable. You know what I mean? Like they eating all the food. They cook. You know what I mean? They not doing what
You're
they
a
need to
prisoner
do.
in your own home.
You become a prisoner in your
They
own
don't want
home.
to clean up. They looking at you crazy because you checking them.
Right. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But the lesson behind the conversation is have something in place. Have a plan.
Have a plan, right?
You gotta have a plan with your children. You know what I mean? And you gotta be teaching them, you know, the way to go. But you gotta be leading from the front first.
Leading from the front, right?
They ain't gonna respect. You don't only do what we do. They don't
do what we say.
Yeah, they don't respect really too much of what we say. You just gotta be leading from the front. It gotta be honorable. If it ain't honorable, then if it's questionable, you're done.
Right.
Kids gotta question your behavior and all that.
Because they know.
Yeah, they know what's going on. They can see right through you.
Right.
And if that's the case, they gonna be doing what they want to do when they want to do it.
Right.
I mean,
right.
on their time.
I always said that though. This is my logic. You know what I mean? Somebody might have a different logic. But my logic is this. My children can stay with me as long as they want, as long as they're doing something with themselves. If they're just sitting around, on the couch and you know what I mean, playing the video games and they don't have they keep trying to figure out what they're gonna do. No, that ain't gonna work. No, you gotta be in gear doing something.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if you don't understand what to do, I'll tell you what to do and you're gonna follow what I tell you.
Yeah.
And if you can't do that, then you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it. But I'm more on the lines of, you know what I mean, letting them stay until, you know, they paper right.
Yeah,
But I gotta see that though.
Yeah.
I gotta see they doing like damn dad, I got a little dub put up. You know what I mean? Then the next year, dad, I got a little 30 put up now. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? I need to see that. I don't mind. And but my thing is I don't want to be a prisoner neither. Like you gotta clean up after yourself. You gotta be respectful. You know what I mean? Same shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a prisoner in my crib. I don't believe in putting locks on my doors. None of that. I got a problem with that.
Yeah, no.
And you go to people's cribs, they
doing
talking about lock my bedroom door. I got a problem with that. I ain't doing none of that.
I ain't doing none of that.
Yeah. I don't want to see your underwear in the bathroom.
I want you to learn your lesson from me anyway.
Right.
If you going in my room doing something you ain't got no business, I'm gonna go and teach you the lesson you need to learn. That way you don't go outside and get scorched or burnt.
It's a cool world. Yeah,
for sure. Ain't no doubt.
Right.
You gonna learn that lesson in head from the rip. That's why it's freelance. You know what you're supposed to be doing and what you're not supposed to be doing. And there ain't even no gray areas.
Right.
You know what you're supposed to be doing, what you're not supposed to be doing. But then for me, you know, I got older children. It's hard though, man. Like I can speak from that level of having. You know, my son I got one of my oldest son, he about to go in the Air Force.
Air Force, yeah.
So I'm like, damn, that's awesome. You know what I mean? Although, you know, that's just probably a route I wouldn't take, but he a grown man. It's not my life. It ain't about me. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to like just give him, you know, the encouragement, like, you know, I'm gonna be there for you no matter how I go. You know what I mean? And you know, it should pan out the way you need it to. You know what I'm saying? Give you some direction. But like that's hard.
And that's
like,
what they just be needing.
They just be hard.
Support.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they just need support.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I remember him going like yo from a job to job, you know what I mean? Yo, you know, job to job type thing. And it's like yo trying to teach him that like, yo, all right, you got that job now. You need to be saving 80% of the capital, you know what I mean, what you getting paid in order to look towards the future of how you gonna move from here, from A to B.
Right.
And that'd be hard because if you got a good kid, you know what I mean? Like my son, he good kid.
Right.
Man. He ain't trying to be in the streets, none of that. You know, and it's just hard, like to see him like there's a bunch of, you know, advice, you know what I'm saying? They gotta be coachable. And sometimes it's frustrating for the kid. Obviously seeing frustrated. I'm like, bro, you gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope to see him do something on his own. Like he made that decision on his own.
Right.
He pulled up on me like, Pop, I'm going to the Air Force, man. I'm
Right.
like, all right. He already did the
and you know what's
orientation
crazy?
And all
you
that.
know what's great? You know what's crazy? He could have easily said, "Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just chill at mom crib.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here.
I'm gonna just go ahead and work at McDonald's." But he got a vision like I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to get going.
That's the
like
rap.
that's his vision. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, that's the rap. On a positive note. You know what I'm saying? But it's still hard though, man, to make them, you know, them decisions, man. Like I be saying some parents that just be like, no, and just kicking their kid out. That'd be like, man, it'd be different issues.
Right.
You got like issues with you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, put your kid out there in that world, man.
That world. That world,
cold.
that world, a cold world. What you say is a cold world?
It's freezing out there, Joe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's definitely freezing.
Yeah.
And there's all types of, you know what I mean? You know, things going on, man. Through depression, you know, lead you to, man, you gonna be drinking out, you gonna become an alcoholic, you gonna become a
crackhead, or anything. You know what I mean? Everything. You know what I'm saying? The whole works.
Ain't no doubt.
That's a jump. That's definitely a jump. We done seen so many people succumb to all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
so what's your life like now, bro? Currently, man, what you got going on, man? Like how you made the transition to where you're at now. You you know, I like for you to break that down to the viewers. You know, I know we left at you taking care of your grandma, had the lesson from your neighbor. You know, how you grew up, man. You know what I'm saying?
I grew
Become
up in
a
the
man.
streets. I grew up in the streets, man. Grew up in the streets. What really saved my life is cancer. I almost died twice.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah. So I had a rare form of cancer.
Right.
So when I got diagnosed with cancer, like a lot of people that was around was getting indicted, and I still was like, you know, amongst them circles. So it was like I was in Boston getting treatment because they don't specialize in the type of cancer that I have in PA at the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I had to go out there, and you know, the streets don't come with medical benefits.
Dang.
So the house that I told you that I had to pick that joint up.
Oh, okay.
To save myself, whatever.
Yeah.
So once I once I came off of the cancer and all the medications and all that, I just had like a evaluation in myself, like what should I do now? Like
Right.
I know a lot of people was doing like construction, gutting houses and stuff like that. So it was like I always been in my own lane. So I was like, I want to find something that's in my own lane. And that house that I was telling you about had a lot of grass. So I was out there cutting the grass, whatever. And when I was getting money, I was paying somebody to cut it. So it was $60 every time he came out and cut it twice, sometimes 3 times a month. So I'm like, damn.
Them boys be trying to cut it like it's a haircut every week.
For sure.
The landscapers
sure.
make money. They definitely make some money.
So I'm like, what should I do? And I was sitting there. I went on Craigslist and I found somebody selling a landscaping company for $15,500. From the streets, I only had $25 left. So I'm like, damn, should I gamble with it? And yeah, and I gambled with it. So I'm here now.
Took a risk.
And I took a risk and
What's the name of your company?
Cancer Fighting Lawn Care.
Damn.
Cancer Fighting Lawn Care. Cancer Fighting Lawn Care.
Yeah.
Cancer Fighting Lawn Care. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that you on social media with that?
Yeah, that's all my social medias and all that. Like,
Right.
Yeah, that's
Cancer
dope.
Fighting
Lawn
Lawn Care. So
awesome.
for the viewers, Cancer
Man,
Fighting
that's
Lawn
awesome.
Care. How many employees you got?
Right now I got 9 in 3 trucks on the road at all times.
That's
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
So
Where you at? Where you located?
we really do all commercial stuff.
Yeah.
So like we do Abington, apartments and recs. We do SEPTA, transportation. So all the depots and all the railroads. Anytime you see a railroad or a parking lot that's deal with SEPTA, 9 times out of 10 we cutting it.
Oh, that's
My
hot.
guys out there cutting it.
That's hot, bro.
And we
that's
do
all
all
that.
Philadelphia libraries. So we growing by the permission of Allah.
You got your hand in it.
That's all
Yeah,
that.
I mean, you know what I mean? That's why I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I remember your first truck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
That shit
came,
was-
I came to you. I needed somewhere to
That's
park
hot.
it at.
Right.
That's
I remember that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
You remember
hot.
that? Yeah, you definitely, yeah.
That's hot, bro. So that's really that's your first time trying to do like
Yeah, everything I learned on YouTube, bro. Like I ain't know nothing about nothing.
yeah.
Like you know, from where we come from, it's nothing but concrete.
Yeah.
And whoever cut grass smoke crack.
Right,
You
yeah,
feel me?
no
So
doubt.
I never knew I could, get rich off of cutting grass. Even though I'm not rich, but
Yeah, you're on your way. I hear you.
Right.
I hear you talking. You know what I mean? I'm proud of you, man. That's all that. That's all
Appreciate
that,
you,
bro.
man.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Right.
That's dope, man. You know, the strong belief that, that when you do something, if you believe you can win in it, man. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna win. You get knocked down. It don't knock down the beliefs. You just get back up.
No,
Keep
for
rolling.
sure.
Keep
For
rolling.
sure. And I got a lot of homies that, was getting money in the street. So like it was like I still got battle with that. Like
Yeah,
I
for
could-
sure.
I
No,
could
ain't no doubt.
easy like make a
Oh,
phone
ain't
call
no
and-
doubt. You ain't the only one.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So-
It's all a choice. It's a power choice.
Uh-huh.
Power choice not to be involved. And at the end of the day, man, for me it's like stupidity. You know what I mean? No matter how easy the road look, if you wind up getting caught up, it's like, it's a selfish act for real.
Yeah.
Like for me anyway, like I got wife, children.
Yeah, I
I
got
mean, if
kids
I
myself,
going back
yeah.
in, it's like not even an option. Like
Right,
I ain't going
right.
back to jail. Not over my decision to make like clearly, like a clear made decision to do wrong. Like I'm gonna just go sell crack, coke, whatever. Negative.
And then
I'm gonna figure it out. You know
and
what I mean?
then from where I'm sitting at today is like I'm doing nerd right now. So it's like for the risk that to get what I'm getting now, and it's like it's neck to neck. So it's like it's no purpose. For me.
Yeah, no, that's hot. That's hot, man. Yeah, that's hot.
I just see you being, you know what I mean, like in a second, like going.
Yeah, no, for sure. We like one of the reasons that I came on this podcast is like to start opening up because you know, like I stated to you before we started, like I always kept my mouth shut. So it's like me sitting here talking, it's kind of crazy. And a lot of people come from where we come from. They ask me like, "Yo, like you really make money off of cutting grass?" And when I show them like this is what I got going on, now it's like damn, like he really is. And majority of my workers is convicted felons. Like 2 of them just came home from beating homies, like beating homies. So it's like I got a second chance. So
pass it down.
Got them. Then I got some Mexicans, you know.
Yeah,
but
of
like
course.
The two guys that's running my crews when I'm not around, they convicted felons. Like I mean, like I actually just went to one of them graduation. He went back to school. Got his high school diploma or whatever. He just beat homie. Like this time 2 years ago, he was calling home like he needed some paper type stuff. So like,
yeah, that's hot, man.
Deep.
Yeah, that's all that, man.
And let me ask you this: you still got your hand in like boxing, like you
I really don't have the time, bro. Like I would love to. Like I had an opportunity. One of my childhood friends called me, asking me like, "Yo, would you invest in his business? He do boxing promotion." And it's like, yeah, I will. Like I mean, so I'm sitting down speaking numbers with him right now. So hopefully, like a lot of the fights that come to Philly, I should have my hand in it.
That's all that.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, I know you on sign real tight too.
Yeah, that's
G son. Yeah,
that's my right hand.
Right.
Like that's, anytime we take trips, like 9 times out of 10 we together, we travel the world together, man.
Right. Yeah, that's all that. Let me ask you this though. You talked about sliding over. Where you going?
I leave the 27th.
Yeah. Where you going?
I'm going to Egypt for the first year. Then after that I'm going to Omar.
Okay. Oh yeah,
I'm trying to buy a house right now, Omar right now.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
That's all that.
Yeah. Now we talking different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We talking different. We talking, you know what I mean? We talking about when we couldn't lead a block. Well, I mean, remember we ain't want to lead a block? Now we trying to lead a country. You know what I'm saying? We talking different now. You know what I mean? Sure. That's mean. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's inspiration, man. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Big time.
Right. When a Joker couldn't lead a block, Joker wouldn't dare lead a block.
Never.
Big time.
You know what I'm saying? Jokers be screaming that, my block. This Joker talking about buying a house in another country. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, it's all on for ignorance, man.
Right.
Like
You
know what I mean? What you don't know, man. If you scared to venture out, you gonna stay on that block.
Off of cutting grass.
You venture out, things can happen.
Right.
You know
and
what
I want to let everybody like know like it really is money in cutting grass, man. Like you could just start off with like
quite sure.
like a push loan.
Me and him know. We got grass bill. I got 3 yards.
it's crazy.
He got a big yard.
Yeah. So like weed whacker and a push lawnmower and like a blower, bro. Like start off and like literally like you don't have to go get your LLC or nothing right off the rip. Like you could go in a good neighborhood and kill them. Right. Make $300-400 a day. I'm telling you, like
easy money. Yeah,
like, easy.
My youngin, mum rod do it. Mum, he a landscaper too. Yeah. From scratch. He got his little sons
he do
out
miles.
there. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
See,
he killing it. Like
he killing.
No, he killing it.
I be seeing he be showing me his list. He having like 40 people a day, stuff like that.
He lit.
They kill it. They kill it.
Good kid.
I'm just on a different dynamic.
Right, you doing them commercial?
Yeah, I do commercials. So.
No, that's awesome. It's a lane for everybody.
Right.
But you could up. You could build up to where I'm at because that's where I started at. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's different. It's like more of a you could make $200-$300 a day, or you could make 30,000 a month
Right.
off of one contract type stuff.
Right.
So it's like all you could just build up to it. Like I mean,
Right.
but for like somebody that don't got like the upfront money, I spun 15.5 off the rip.
Right.
Like they could start off with 500-600.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt.
500-600 and get them right in the game,
Right.
and they make that joint back in 2-3 weeks if they put boots on the ground.
Right. For sure.
I mean,
No, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, man. That's, you hot. That's hot, bro.
And
Appreciate
you know,
you.
a lot of people, we like you said, a lot of people look at like, damn, growing up, yeah, the crackhead.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No,
Or
we,
somebody that abused alcohol. Like I
Right.
mean, it never
Right.
was like no, oh my old head cut grass. Like I
Right,
mean, it never
right.
was that.
right.
Like, I mean,
Damn, that's hot, bro. So what you got, like, what type of advice you got for a young kid that's, you know, maybe, let's say around 16, 17, about to become an adult, you know, in the hood, in the neighborhoods we grew up in.
right.
Like, what type of advice would you give them, man, if they watching the podcast right now?
Like on what type of like a business?
Just in
or
life,
just-
period. You know what I mean? Like, you know, overall, just in life, period. Because the reason why I say that is because, you know, life has a tendency to you land over here, over land over there.
Right.
You can start working for somebody, learn a game. Like some people can come up under somebody and learn
Yeah,
some
for
good
sure.
game,
Yeah.
and then take that game and take it somewhere else.
Yeah.
And take it to the next level. You know, or you know they could just just find some type of way to keep them out the streets. And that could come from
That's
working for
crazy you
somebody
say
else.
that,
you know what I'm
dog.
saying?
It's great. Before you answer that, right? It's crazy you say that when you say some people could take something, don't take something from somebody and then boom. Cause I got a guy, he came home from doing he did like 15 or 18 years, one of them in between there, right? And he didn't know nothing about cars. Nothing. And the guy, his homie had a Mar. Mar had a mechanic shop. One of them little boys that worked at Mar's shop that nobody paid attention to is ripping it in cars right now.
Right.
I'm talking about he got his own body shop, own mechanic shop, and he do the wreck chasing joint with the he do the storage though. So y'all know how the storage thing
yeah,
come
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Like he
Once
store
they-
the cars
once
for
they
the
get the
insurance
car,
people to
yeah.
come.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get him on the show. He ain't know nothing. He ain't know nothing about nothing. He said, "Yeah, Mar used to pay me like $200 a week. That's $800 a month. They ain't no, you know what I mean?"
Yeah.
He said, "But the whole time I was just taking notes,
Just
writing
paying
that
it,
shit,
you got to just pay
writing that shit
attention.
down because I was on that parole, just trying to, you know what I'm saying?"
That's
He
all
said,
you
"As soon as
gotta
it was
do,
my
bro.
turn, I took off."
That's all you gotta do though, because that's all I did. I just took the hustle that I had in the street and just implemented it to the grass.
Right,
Like I literally cut acres by myself
right,
because I was in the firing people and
right,
stuff that nobody want to come to work. I was just
right. All the
hiring
bull
my
crap that
homies.
people do, right?
I mean, you know,
The
one of my
homie thing, yeah.
Yeah, I had Spiz working with me.
Right.
I mean, he was fresh home. I mean, house arrest. He was working for me.
Shout out to
outs
Uptown
yeah,
Spiz
yeah,
doing his thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
killing
where
them out here.
he doing the waterproofing with
Yeah,
the company,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
supervising
So,
all
yeah,
that now.
So he was working for
That's
me
big
before
for
that.
him.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I mean? That's big
I
for
love my
Spiz.
brother. Yeah, like
Yeah.
no, he was working with me. He was killing it. We was.
Right.
I mean, but you know, with the landscaping, if you not like kind of like in position, like for me right now, how I structure my company now, I make it good for my guys on our off season.
Right,
Because
right.
now I'm like legit, so they take out workman's comp,
Right.
and stuff like that.
Unemployment. and all that.
Unemployment. I
Right.
apologize. Like on our off season,
Right.
I ain't have it when Spiz was working.
Right.
So you know he had family, he had
Care of,
he
right.
had to take care of. So that's how I started the waterproofing.
Right,
And one of our other homies threw him to open that, and
right.
you know they both of them. Shout outs to Dino. They
Right.
both killing that
Right.
waterproofing right now.
Yeah,
But that's all it is. Like just taking it, like, cause all of us, we all stood on the same corner.
right. No, for sure.
We
Yeah,
just
man.
took it and drafted to a different lane.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's all that. But yeah, I mean, what rap you got for the, like, you know what I'm saying?
For the youth,
Yeah.
just like make your own lane, bro.
Right.
Like when I was coming up, it was like
This
Or-
for adults too, because this people still stuck. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
need that. You know what I'm saying? That little push.
Yeah, I just say stay in your own lane and create your own lane, bro. Like I did, like I created my own lane. It was times like I ain't gonna lie, I had Dollar Tree contracts. So I was doing all Dollar Tree contracts. And at the time it was snowing. We was out there removing snow.
Right.
And this since like in the beginning of my my business startup, I'm out there shoveling slow, and then I see a nigga. He going into the dollar store. He like, yo, you cool? I'm like, what you mean? I'm cool. Like you are? I'm like, yeah. He like, you need something? I'm like, no, I'm good, bro. Like, what you mean I need something? So it kind of caught me off guard, and with my anger and my temper, like I kind of snapped and lashed out on him.
Right.
But he thought I was like out there on some bum stuff. Like,
Right.
I mean, so the barber boy kind of knew like what I had going on. It's like, no, man, bro, killing it right now. Like,
Right.
I mean, like it's like, oh, I thought he was like on some. Like ask for dollars or something.
Right,
like,
right.
You know,
Like you need some help.
Yeah,
Right,
like we
right.
all out there in one piece suits on. Like we out there boots on the ground. It's cold, so we got ski masks on and all that. And that kind of like, I'm not gonna say hurt my pride, but I'm like, I really gotta turn up just off of that. Like, I really
use
gotta
it as fuel.
Yeah,
Right,
I really
use it
gotta
as
let
fuel,
you.
right,
I really
bro.
gotta let y'all see this. Like,
Like
man,
what I'm doing,
Yeah,
like
like this really where it's at right here. Like,
Right.
and it was like I was talking to the barber while he was cutting my hair. He was like, "No, bro, I'll let him know." And it's like, "No, bro." And like, I'm gonna let him know without letting him know. Like, you feel me? So I kind of turned it up. I like start hiring people that knew more than I knew, because like I said, I learned everything off of YouTube.
Right.
And I started getting all them commercial contracts like with SEPTA. I got.
Let me ask you, how you do
combination
that? Like the people need to know.
It's like, it's a lot to it, but it ain't enough time to try to break it down. Like, I mean, like,
So where you gotta put like how you make a bid for it?
Is different
portfolio.
It's different like profiles that you could make. It's different websites that you go to.
Right.
I paid thousands of dollars for different software that bids come to.
Right.
Like, I'm supposed to be trying to get like an ebook to like try to push it through, like to like literally like to show people.
Explain it, right.
Yeah, because it's like it's not just one portal that you go to. It's different portals.
Right.
Like I got like a virtual assistant, and that's all she do every day, going through them.
I know.
So it's like that. So
That's how my little bro with the tree company, and he got somebody he just pay every month.
Yeah.
He paid them $400 a month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know that's down there. You know what I'm saying?
No,
You
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying?
And that's the next lane that we jumping in.
That's
Like
48 grand. I mean 4,800.
I'm buying trucks right now for that.
Yeah.
Like we about to do the tree. We about to do the tree stuff. So anything doing outside, we gonna master it. I ain't gonna know how to do it, but I'm gonna definitely pay somebody that do.
Right.
I mean, so trees is coming next. So by this time next year, I have my whole tree guy down.
Just the investment conversations.
Right.
I like these conversations.
Right.
Investment money you be blowing.
Right.
I mean, out there in them bars and them little hookah spots and all that.
Right.
Pick some of that paper up, invest it. You just never know. Take a shot. Just because opportunities be out there and you never know. Like for me, it's like, all right, I'd rather start something, man, and figure that if it don't work, I'm out the way and I start something else. Like I just keep doing this until I run into something that's, I'm like, oh no, this is it for me.
Yeah, until you find your niche.
Until I find my niche with the passion. Oh yeah, like that's where I'm at now with what I got going on now. I'm just like in my niche. Right. So I'm like excited about what you're talking about. That's awesome, bro. That's all that, man. Being in your niche, but you gotta start somewhere. You can't keep saying, somewhere. "Oh, I'm gonna do this" and never do it, and just be complaining about your current situation.
Right.
That's like, no, you like seeping in depression.
Depression, right?
You know what I mean, like, no, you gotta get active. You gotta get active. You know what I mean?
Just a little, the little knowledge that I do got about the tree stuff. You know what I mean? I know one of the biggest investments in the tree stuff is that bucket and that
chipper,
that bucket, that chipper, and the crane. And the crane costs something goofy.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, listen,
like so you can take take the trees over the houses.
Yeah.
Because I had a tree down north in the back of one of these cribs I had, and they was talking goofy, and the only way they can get the tree out of the alleyway, they had to pull it over the crib. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That shit was like...
Listen, man, that grass is good, but tree
is great.
It's great. Yeah,
right.
Like, grass is good.
Right.
Especially,
that's why my little brother, he don't do grass. He do all trees.
Yeah, but, it's like, if he do grass too, it's going to be sky's the limits for him. Because you could charge a person $20,000, $30,000 from the rip off a tree.
Mm-hmm.
You get 2 trees a month, like...
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's all that. Yeah, man. Table. Good. We talking great consequences
Yeah. Right.
off of, I mean, some consequences that could have landed the opposite way.
Right.
You know,
right,
the fight through cancer was amazing conversation with that.
Appreciate you.
I mean, to see you, you know, I ain't even see the grass, the landscaping thing coming.
Yeah, you see it
Yeah,
coming, bro.
yeah, that was a
He hit
blind
you with
side.
the
He hit me with the
two-piece,
left
and
hook.
he got the shirt on.
I said, damn,
Right,
yeah,
right.
I started peeping in there, and once I said, okay, it makes
Right,
sense. See the green shirt and all
Right.
that. I ain't see it coming, bro.
Right,
Yep,
right.
yep. But that's awesome, man. That's what I love about this platform, man.
Right.
That's dope, man. That's a great guest right here.
For sure.
Glad he
I
came
appreciate
on.
you for having me on here,
No
man.
doubt.
Yeah,
no
for
doubt.
sure, for sure.
doubt.
You know what I mean? We could be on here telling a bunch of I like to show the growth, man, and what's possible. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we stand on. Just showing people what's possible, how you could turn the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be stuck in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we going, you know what I mean? A lot of us go through it, and that's just what it is. But you know what I mean? Being able to, you know what I mean, rebound off that shit and make, you know what I mean? Make something happen.
Make it do what it do, man. That's the
all,
move. Definitely the
man.
move.
Yeah. What we doing, bro?
Another table of consequence, man.
You know what I mean?
I'm
And-
excited, bro.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
like a
man.
robbery. You know
Oh yeah,
what I'm
no
talking
doubt. Yep. He started off, you know what I mean, like, you know, baby steps. I mean, then he started walking. Now he jogged through the interview.
about? Right.
You know, and that's what we want. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? You know, that's how you know it's authentic.
Right.
You know what I mean? Versus somebody just coming on and they just blah, 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 blah.
Right,
Like,
right,
man,
right, for
it's
sure.
that's a lot of gas. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
So I got people getting a lot from it.
Right.
You know, just getting inspired is, you know, enough to start somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right, for sure.
You know, and just keep moving from there, you know. And you got the info, you know, let them know again, bro, where, you know what I mean? They can find it on social media. Most of our people on the gram, you know what I mean, stuff like that. So just tell them the name again. That way, some people might want to ask advice. Some people might be looking for a job, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Some people might be looking for that commercial piece because we know
And
people
some
that
people
own
might
some
want
stuff,
to,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, exactly.
Sure. Cancer fighting lawn care, all platforms, man. I ain't no jerk, so I answer questions. It's just in a timely fashion.
Oh, no doubt.
I'm definitely kind of busy.
Yeah,
Like so
I get it. Kind of busy. I like that.
But he definitely gonna get back at you.
Yeah,
Just be patient with him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get back at you.
I give you all the information. I never was one of them type of guys. Like I give you anything that you asking for. I don't care if I know you, if I dislike you.
Right.
I mean, like, there's enough money out here for everybody.
Everybody,
for
but
sure.
there's always been.
Right, for sure.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Sure.
Contracts you land, I'm gonna land my own contracts. You land your own
They
contracts.
might be too big. They might be too small.
Right?
But sometimes people don't even know that you can land a big contract and that shit could take you out of business because it's too big for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. Sometimes you might say, "Damn, I got this big contract. Let me see if I can go. I need two other companies to come with me and do it." You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no doubt.
I was just
Piggyback.
Keep
Keep it
about
pushing.
to say that. Like, even if the contract's too big for some people, they could get it.
Yeah, you can get it and then
call me in.
call you in,
And
call
take
somebody else in. Right.
take yours off the top, or vice versa. Mine's might be too small. I might not do it. You might not have the qualifications because you definitely need qualifications. You definitely need certifieds. Definitely got
sure.
definitely got to hold them insurances and stuff like
for
that. And
sure.
insurance is not light, so it's like
for sure.
you know, like some people might not have the finances to pay for that insurance.
Yeah, insurance.
So they might need somebody like myself that to come in like that, got all the qualifications and like, all right, man, listen, I could give you X, Y dollars, and I take it from there,
Right.
type stuff.
Right. No, that's mean. Yeah, that was a good way to, you know what I mean? Yeah, to explain that because I get it. Like people don't know when, especially when you start in business, you gotta have that insurance.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what really be killing people. That'd be like people that monthly expense, that insurance.
Yeah.
Like, cause it's always coming, and you might not be making no money at the time.
Yeah.
You're building, but you still gotta pay that insurance.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
different type of insurance.
Yeah,
It's different types of insurance.
Right.
And it kind of hurt me in the beginning because I was cool. So I wasn't giving people checks. I was giving them cash.
Right.
And workman's comp came to me, and I had to pay like $70,000 off of workman's comp for 2 years.
Right.
Like they had to, like, because I wasn't writing like I wasn't paying. Say if I wasn't paying you,
Right.
and they saw the magnitude of the contracts I had. There's like, there's no way out here you the only person doing it.
Right.
Since you can't prove nothing, this is how much
Yeah,
we
they
think
fine.
you made,
Right.
and pay that.
This is the fine.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. They coming for you.
all
But that's all
learning
about
lessons.
that's your learning curve.
Yeah,
Right.
no, for
You
sure.
know what I mean? The learning curves in business. You know what I mean? It ain't just all peaches and cream.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about as well. Like people need to understand it ain't always peaches and cream, but if you get knocked down because you believe it in yourself, you got back up and kept it pushing,
Right.
and you got better. You ain't
no,
get
for
worse.
sure.
You just
No,
got
for
better.
sure.
Yep.
But that's how I could offer my guys like, you know, unemployment and stuff like that on our off seasons because
Right.
everything is legit.
Right.
Like, I mean, in the first, everything was legit, but it was stuff that I didn't know. Like I said, I learned off of YouTube. So
Right.
That's
once
hot.
I learned off of YouTube, they really like and give you all the depths.
YouTube University, baby.
definitely.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
definitely.
Yeah,
They
they'll
give
tell
all
you.
the
Them
depths.
white folks on that.
Yeah.
Them white folks on there explaining it.
Yes, yeah. You just gotta put the right stuff in that.
Yeah,
joint.
that's
Right,
all.
right,
You gotta pay attention. You gotta be a student. Yeah, that's how. I got one more question for you before we close out, man. Are you hiring?
Currently, right now, no, because our season is kind of coming to an end.
All right.
But we hire it in March.
Okay. March
do-
every year.
yeah,
There'll be a
March
hiring
every
time.
year.
Oh,
Around
awesome.
March 15th.
Yeah.
We do massive hiring. We do massive hiring, and next year I'm going to be hiring more because different portals that I'm opening.
Right.
So I'm about to start doing pesticide and stuff to that nature. So I'm about to start opening more groups inside my company.
Right.
So
right.
I will be hiring. Like,
Yeah, that's dope.
Because you said you're doing the tree.
Yeah, we
and
doing
you're
the
doing
tree.
pesticide.
Yeah, we doing pesticides.
So, right.
Yeah, like
So you
green
branching
thumb and
out,
all
right,
that. Yeah, like
right.
green thumb. We trying to take like doing all the like spraying, making the grass good. Like you know. So yeah, we branching out. So there's more trucks coming. More trucks gonna be on the road. So I'm definitely doing a massive hire, especially if you got like experience.
Right.
I mean, even if you don't, I still like. I mean, train you. Right.
Yeah. That's me. Yeah. Great question. I mean,
Just,
with a great answer.
With
You know
a super great answer.
Right.
I knew he was ready though.
Right.
Yeah, I know he was ready. Definitely for the viewers.
Right.
That's hot, man. Yep. Another table of consequence, bruh.
Yes, sir.
Woo! Hot topics. Let's get it.